Have you ever met someone who earns well, yet still feels broke, stressed, and oddly needy? And have you ever met someone with far less who seems calm, sharp, and quietly rich inside? Here is the surprise. Many modern millionaires do not win by chasing more. They win by cutting wants, controlling pride, and making boring choices feel powerful. I am Saul. Today I want to connect Marcus Aurelius to money habits that look almost too simple, yet they keep showing up in the lives of wealthy, steady people, not loud people, not flashy people, the ones who keep their wealth when the mood changes. And I will share a small habit near the end that sounds strange, but it can save you from your next bad buy within 24 hours. First, a quick picture. Marcus Aurelius ran an empire. Wars, plague, betrayal, stress. Yet he kept returning to one idea. You cannot control what hits you. You can control what you do next. That is not a quote for posters. It is a money skill. Because most money mistakes are not math mistakes. They are mood mistakes. Habit 1 is the inner scorecard. Marcus wrote to himself, not to impress a crowd. Modern millionaires do the same. They make money choices based on their own rulebook, not on what their friends will think. Here is how it shows up in real life. A new car appears on your feed. Your mate has one. Your heart speeds up. You feel behind. The outer world is pushing you. The inner scorecard asks one calm question. Does this move me toward freedom or toward image? Try this today. Write one sentence and keep it in your phone notes. I buy freedom, not status. Then, before any non-essential buy, read it once. It sounds small, but it pulls you out of the crowd trance. Habit 2 is planned simplicity. People hear Stoicism and think it means no money, no joy. Wrong. The Stoics talked about using things, not being used by them. Seneca was rich, yet he practiced days of plain living, so comfort would not own him. Modern millionaires do a clean version of this. They choose one area to be simple on purpose, not to suffer, to stay in control. A woman I know runs a small design firm. Her income rose fast, and so did her spend. She felt tight, even with good money. She picked one rule: no upgrades for 90 days, same phone, same flat, same gym, same clothes. She said the first week felt like withdrawal. Then it flipped. She slept better. She saw how much of her spend was just a mood fix. At the end of the 90 days she had cash, but more than that, she had proof she could say no. What is your one area? Food out, clothes, taxis, apps, gear. Pick one for the next 7 days. You do not need a perfect budget. You need one controlled lane. Habit 3 is negative rehearsal. The Stoics called it picturing loss on purpose, not to be gloomy but to stop being soft. Here is what wealthy people do that most people avoid. They ask, what if the good thing stops? What if my job ends? What if my key client leaves? What if rates jump? Then they make a plan while calm. Warren Buffett has a line about temperament being key. That is Stoicism in plain words. When others panic, the calm person keeps options. Your money life changes when you train calm before the storm. Do this tonight. Take 5 minutes. Write 3 risks you hate to think about. Then write one action for each that costs little. Build a small cash buffer. Update your CV. Cut one unused bill. You will feel lighter fast because fear hates plans. Habit 4 is clean review. Marcus kept a private journal, not a diary of drama, a mirror for the mind. Modern millionaires run a weekly review that is blunt and short. What did I waste? What did I invest? What will I repeat? They do not judge, they measure. Here is a simple version you can do in 10 minutes. Open your bank app and look at the last 7 days. Find one spend you regret. Name the trigger: stress, boredom, ego, reward. Then find one spend you are proud of. Even a small one, like paying debt, saving, or buying a tool you truly use. Then pick one rule for next week. One rule, not 10. Habit 5 is the pause between urge and action. This is where Marcus is most modern. He trained the gap. You feel the urge. You do not obey it. You watch it. You choose. There is science behind this. Urges rise, peak, and fall like a wave. If you wait, the wave breaks. Most people never wait. They click by. They feel a hit. Then they feel weak. Rich people are not free of urges. They are free to wait. Here is a quick story. A man I coached once told me, "I only buy when I am happy." Sounds smart, right? But he was buying to keep that feeling going. When the feeling faded, he bought again. His bank was leaking through mood. We changed one thing. He wrote a rule: no buy within 1 hour of a strong emotion, good or bad. If he was angry, excited, sad, or proud, he waited. It felt silly for 3 days. Then he saw the trap. Half his wants were just emotion in a suit. This leads to habit 6, buy time, not things. Modern millionaires talk about it in a quiet way. They pay to get hours back, but they do not do it to look rich. They do it to protect focus, health, and family. A cleaner home, a short ride when needed, a tool that saves real time. The test is simple. Does this give me time, or does it give me clutter? Marcus would call this choosing what serves your role. You are a parent, a partner, a builder, a student of life. Buy what supports the role, not what feeds the ego, not what feeds status hunger. Diogenes, the famous cynic, owned almost nothing on purpose. You do not need his extreme, but you can borrow the question: if I lost this item tomorrow, would my life truly change? If the answer is no, it is not a need. It is noise. Millionaires who stay rich treat noise like a tax they refuse to pay. Keep that in mind next time you scroll. Your wallet is listening to your ego daily. Try this within 24 hours. Find one small thing you can stop buying that adds clutter. Then use the same money to buy time. It can be as simple as meal prep items, a bus pass, or paying a bill early so your mind stops looping. Here is the strange habit I promised, the 24-hour mirror test. When you want to buy something that is not needed, delay for 24 hours. During that time, do 3 checks. First, would I buy this if nobody saw it? Second, does this solve a real problem or a feeling? Third, if I took the same money and bought time, what would I buy instead? A quieter week, a bill paid, an index fund, a skills course, a trip with family, a buffer. Most people fail. Check one. That is the whole game. The buy was never for you. It was for your image. Now let me widen the lens with one more ancient figure. Cleopatra understood power and cost. Every move had a price, and she chose her price on purpose. That is what you are doing with money. You are choosing a price. Either you pay now for comfort, or you pay later with stress. Either you pay now with discipline, or you pay later with regret. So how do you turn this into a simple plan for the next 24 hours? Step 1. Write your inner scorecard sentence. I buy freedom, not status. Put it where you will see it. Step 2. Choose one lane of planned simplicity for 7 days, one lane only. Step 3. Do the 5-minute risk list and one action each. Tiny plans beat big fear. Step 4. Do the 10-minute review. One regret, one proud spend, one rule. Step 5. Use the 24-hour mirror test on the next urge. If you do only these, you will notice something quickly. Your mind gets quieter. You stop leaking money through mood. You start building trust with yourself. And when you trust yourself, wealth stops feeling like a chase and starts feeling like a path. I am Saul. And I want you to remember this. Marcus Aurelius did not preach poverty. He practiced command. Command of self, command of desire, command of the next move. That is why his words still work, even for modern millionaires. Thank you for watching. If this helped, give it a like and subscribe so we can build this calm strength together. And here is my question for you. Which one habit will you try in the next 24 hours, and what do you think it will change first?